Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where it's finally time to kick off our WWE2K18 coverage, as it is WrestleMania week in 2K Sports here in Florida with the WWE, where they'll be attending Access, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and of course WrestleMania itself on Sunday night. So why is this news? Well, for those of you that don't know, whenever a superstar signs a Legends contract like the one signed by this year's Hall of Fame inductees, the contract features the option for WWE and 2K to use them in the WWE 2K series. Now, it's not an absolute guarantee that every single star under a Legends deal will be included, as this was the case with Stan Hansen last year, who originally looked to be included alongside Rick Martel, but was dropped prior to release. For the Legends that will be included in the game though, 2K will be on hand at WrestleMania and the Hall of Fame to scan talent for the series, meaning they'll be backstage at both events with their camera equipment to scan stars for their possible inclusion, as well as rescanning current stars to update their current models. As for how the scans are done, as you can see here, the scan is done in a special booth which features 146 DSLR cameras taking shots from every angle to help build up a full 3D model of a superstar, which is then transferred in the editing software where technicians can manually edit the model to touch it up and then apply textures. So far, nobody's been confirmed to have been scanned for 2K18, however there have been false reports that Cesaro is due to be scanned this week after he tweeted he'd be at the 2K booth for a photo op, but that was taken out of context as Cesaro's tweet literally meant he'd be at the 2K booth within access so that fans could get a photo with him, not that he was being scanned for the game. Meanwhile, you may have seen the WWE Games Twitter account sharing the Him and Hustle's latest video, in which they went behind the scenes with Brock Lesnar on the commercial shoot for WWE2K17, a video in which you can also see Brock inside the mobile scanning studio, as well as a list of stars that have been scanned using it, as everyone that uses the unit to be scanned leaves their signature on the outside wall. If we take a closer look at the signatures, then you can see some of the stars who've been scanned and included in the series, including Dana Brooke, Chad Gable, Lillian Garcia and Brie Bella, as well as the surprise addition of Eden Styles, the wife of Cody Rhodes, who may have been set to appear in 2K17 but was removed when herself and Cody left the company. Finally, right next to Eden, we also have the interesting addition of NXT star Billie Kay, confirming she was scanned prior to the release of 2K17, however she didn't make the roster for the game, but due to already being scanned, she looks to be a prime candidate to be the first new star included in WWE 2K18. So with that is all for now, but let me know your thoughts in the comments on the news that Billie Kay has been scanned ahead of 2K18, as well as which other new stars you want to see join her, and which stars you think could do with a rescan. Like I say, 2K will be backstage this week scanning talent, therefore it won't be long before we start getting some more confirmations, generally from the stars themselves, as in the past a lot of them have taken to Twitter to reveal that they've been scanned, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel in the coming days, weeks and months, as I'll be covering all the news in the build up to 2K18, so if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and smack that bell notification icon so that you don't miss out on any news.